So pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Feels like you're just a dream.
Hi guys, welcome back, Teddies and Smileys. Before we start, I just wanna say sorry about my upload schedule. I haven't been uploading as much as I used to, and I've mostly just been posting shorts lately. I'm really sorry about that, and I'm gonna try to fix it and be more consistent for you guys. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Anyway, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom and why the show kinda just disappeared. Now, Ben and Holly was actually one of my favorite childhood shows. I used to watch it all the time on YouTube Kids, though we're not gonna explain that part. But seriously, I loved that show. I watched every episode and I'd be glued to the screen every time. Whether it was some wild magic tricks or just random fairy chaos, I was always living for it. And Nanny Plum, iconic, goofy, funny, literally had me laughing for real. Anyway, let's get into it and talk about why this show ended or why it kinda died out. So, let's start with why Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom kind of disappeared. At first, the show was super fun and cute. I loved it when I was little, and lots of kids did too. But some people started noticing little problems in the show. One big thing is that there are two groups in the show. The fairies are like the royal family, and the elves are more like regular workers. Some people think the show makes it look like fairies are better than elves, and that is kind of unfair. Also, some characters do not always act nice. King Thistle can be rude sometimes, but nobody really tells him to stop. That made some people wonder if it is okay for kids to watch. Then, there is Nanny Plum. She tries to help, but sometimes her magic goes wrong and causes trouble. That is funny, but some people think it might confuse kids about what is right or wrong. There are other little things too, like how food magically appears in the show or how some animals get treated. Some viewers did not like those parts. Even with all this, the show is still funny and kids love it. But these problems might be why it is not as popular anymore. In the next chapter, we will talk more about some of these things and what the creators say about it. Before we dive into the chapter, I just want to say that these problems don't really seem like a big deal. When I was a kid, nothing seemed wrong with the show. My parents thought it was a great show for kids to just have fun watching. It didn't really teach me anything important, but it did teach me that fairies and elves were pretty much the coolest little mini creatures ever. I don't really see what's wrong with any of this, but I get that some people might think these are actual problems. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, and just so you know, this is my opinion. So, let's talk about the people who made Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. The show was created by Neville Astley and Mark Baker. You might not know their names, but you probably know their other big show Peppa Pig. Yep, the same creators made both shows. That's why the animation style, the voices, and even the humor feel kind of similar. They made Ben and Holly after Peppa Pig became a huge hit. It was supposed to be a fun, magical show with fairies, elves, and silly little problems, and honestly, they did a good job. The show was creative and funny, and the world they built was really cool. But after a few seasons, they stopped making new episodes. They never really explained why. But some people think they wanted to focus more on Peppa Pig, since it was way more popular around the world. Others think it just didn't get as much attention as they hoped. Either way, the creators left us with a short but fun series that a lot of kids still remember today. Let's talk about Ben and Holly versus Peppa Pig. Right now, in 2025, Peppa Pig is still going strong. It even has a new series and a new family member named Baby Evie. I have no hate toward her at all. Good job to the creators for adding her and keeping things fresh. But honestly, they should have made a sequel or something for Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Or at least bring it back in a new way, because that show was actually one of the best. If you search up Ben and Holly today, it's still getting views. Some of their videos have around 10 million views, and even when they repost old episodes, people still watch them. That shows how many fans still enjoy it. But instead of continuing the show, it just stopped, probably because of a few controversies or behind-the-scenes stuff. Meanwhile, Peppa Pig keeps going and going, with new characters, new episodes, and more. I'm not saying Peppa Pig should stop. I think it should keep going, but I also think Ben and Holly deserves to keep going too. It was fun, magical, and really special, but hey, at the end of the day, it's the creators' choice if they want to bring it back or not. Speaking about the creators, 2 days ago, my little sister was watching Ben and Holly. Okay, fine. Well, she was watching Ben and Holly. Guys, I can explain. Comment down below if you watched Ben and Holly before. Now, let's move on to the shoutouts.
Baby girl, you are so pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty. Feels like you're just touching me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so pretty. The only reason that I can do tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that the stresses can hide is 'cause I thought that you were like it. The morning before the secret outside, because I want you to like the thing.
Okay, that's today's shoutouts for today. I'm super duper surprised that the shoutouts were short this time. If you didn't see your shoutout, just know I'm trying my best to add almost everyone from the comment section. So if I missed you, please comment down below and you'll be in the next shoutout, I promise. Anyway, that's all for today. Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. I love this show a lot, and I still do, even though I'm a little older now. It's a really great show. Peppa Pig is a great show too. But honestly, I feel like both shows deserve more attention and new stuff added. Not just one over the other, both of them deserve it. That's all for today's video. Comment down below and share this with a friend who's watched Ben and Holly. Also, tell me your favorite part of this video. And just a heads up, the Q&A is still coming. It's taking me a bit longer to edit, so please give me time to cook. I promise it's on the way. Thank you for watching and stay cool.